Hey everybody, Mariri and Tarian here, and I am here to review a couple of Dragons Universe, dragons. So, you know how I did that one video about, does anybody remember those little swarm dragons from this line? Well, these are a bit bigger. They're not as big as, like, the full giant dragons. I think they were around as big as one of these dragons here. So, they're about this big, but the other ones, as you can tell, are noticeably smaller. So, I'm not going to review one of those because I don't own one of those yet. But, you know, whatever. We'll get on to the review now. So, which one should I do? I'll just go from left to right. Okay, so let's look at the box of these guys first. So, this one's called Kaiga. There's a cute little graphic of him. I say cute very loosely because, well, he's not the prettiest bloke, but, you know. I just offended so many people by saying that word. So yeah, there we got your top, sides. This is QR code, but I don't think it works anymore because the site's not active last time I checked. Then we got some legal stuff on the back. Then we get a picture of the toy itself. You can tell that it's on the Predator side, not the Alliance, which is this side, where you can see that little thing right there. So, yeah. And then we got a whole bunch of other ones down here. I want to get all the dragons, at least, from this set. So I'm still missing this one and that one, but only time will tell. That'll take a while. I need to keep working before I can, you know, actually get a new one of these. So, yeah, I've already opened this. Again, it's not an unboxing, it's a review. I just kind of put everything back. As you can see, each of the pieces came in one of these plastic baggies with a really bizarre smell on them. But oh well. Let's look at the manual. So yeah, another cool graphic. More legal stuff. How to build the figurine with all the parts. All the pieces parts you should have anyways. Then the picture of the dragon itself, and then the other ones. Let me see if I can't read their names. We got Freeze Glaryu, Shock, I can't, it's so small, but Vosau, I don't know, Pierce Vexlander, I don't know, Ruin Orzo, Soul Kaga, that's the one I have, and Pyrogenthera? I don't know. Some of these names are just spacey. So, hence the theme. So, let's get on to the dragon. So, each of them come in eggs like this. Initially in the package, the egg itself is empty. It's just the egg. So, yeah, it will be attached to the back of the package. So, try to look out for that. If you want to save the package, just know that beforehand. Let's just pour this boy out and close up the egg. So you will see that it comes just like this in the package, just latched onto the side. So let's move that off. Let's first get this in here. I'm going to try to build this in front of you guys, which would be pretty sad, but you know, because I'm really bad at these things. So let's see how it works out. I think I'm just going to get the head in first. The head gave me trouble last time. There. Okay. In. Oh. There. There we go. These things are really tight in there. Can't be afraid of, you know, losing these pieces, like, off of it. So that's the main body. Set that aside. I'm going to build the gun on its back. That's a thing in this series. Apparently all the dragons have guns. Love how at one point Insomniac was like, Spyro, we can't do anything more with him. It's not like he has hands. Strap it to his back. The answer was right in front of our eyes. Okay, let's get the wings on first. See, they use a similar lock-in mechanism similar to that of the original plasma dragons, so if you're familiar with those, it shouldn't be a problem. Come on. Okay, so there. Soul Kaiga. And as soon as I get ready, then the camera does its thing. So this is Soul Kaiga. As you may notice, he has a factory defect where one of his horns was not colored in. You may notice in the picture here, he's supposed to have 2 yellow horns, but instead only one is yellow and the other one is not. Or should I say golden. But oh well, he's still a pretty cool figure. I just think that makes him a little bit more unique. It's not like I can send him back. This thing's over 5 years old and the company stopped making these a long time ago, so I'm stuck with him. So here's his face. His face is articulated, so you can open up his jaw. It's hard to see, but the tongue is colored in there, so we got that. The arms themselves, I'm going to try to do this from this side. They are posable, so you can go like this, and a little bit off to the side. Not very well, but enough. For a small figure, there's a little bit of articulation. The wings, they're bendable, highly malleable plastic. You can do whatever you want with it. It shouldn't be much of a problem. Again, with the other arms, back legs, same thing. They're all in these ball joints, so you can only expect that. And then you can turn the tail back and forth like this. So, yeah. You get to see some of his colors on his back. It's a shiny plastic. And you can swivel his little gun back and forth. If you put a little guy on him, you can attach his arms there and blast away through your enemies, whatever you want to do. And he also has this little orb, like most of the other ones, where it's just on his chest. I don't know the series behind that. I honestly didn't follow the story because at this time I was already in middle school and way out of these. But, you know, later on he grew an interest. So, yeah, this is, excuse me, Soul Kaiga. I've been a little sick lately, so gonna have to excuse me for a second. So let's move him out of the way. Okay, next we're gonna look to freeze Glaryu. There's his front package, these sides. Again with the QR code. Don't know if the site exists. If so, if it does exist, then sure, scan it. I don't care. Then you got the Lego stuff, and then we got a picture of the toy itself, and again with the other toys. So let's just open her up and get this dragon out of here. First things first, though, we're going to take a look at this one's manual, you know, for obvious reasons. So, yeah, let's go picture, lingo, how to build them, all the pieces, and then a dragon. Okay, let's get on to the fun stuff. So here's the egg, like last time. They all come in these eggs, so don't have to worry about that much. Let's pop her open. Hey, come on, get out of there. So, yeah, let's build her. Build her, him. I don't know. I don't know whether they're male or female in this universe. It's beyond me. And I don't think it honestly matters either. Ow. Hit my hand. And there's a head. Note how this one has no factory defects. Nice sharp joints. Lock in pretty good. So there's no worry about that. Okay. There we go. There. Main body. Made this one a lot faster than the other one. I guess that old building part of me from Legos and Mega Bloks in the past is starting to come back. From when I was like 10, stopped playing with them until I babysat a couple of kids, a couple of my boyfriend's cousins. Then sometimes I'd play Legos with them, but I kind of stopped. You know, got busy. School and stuff. So, yeah, there we go. Built Freeze Glaryu. So let's take a look at them here. Like most of them, they're these bright, shiny colors, and I forgot to mention, but they have this marbled texture. You can kind of see it this marbled look. It's kind of hard to see on him. I mean, you can kind of see like the marbling effect. It is there. Like you can see it, especially on his tail tip there. So the marbling effect is there, but that's what the main point of them is, supposed to make them look more alien, you know, kind of like make them look weird and not natural. So yeah, like the other ones, we got, you know, standard articulation for the ball joints. I mean, people in my dorm are going mad. Then we got the tail, got the gun, flappy wings, little light blue orb. I really like that color too. And then of course we got the base articulation in the face. And you can see his tongue this time, so yay! So yeah, that's Freeze Glaryu. Some of these names are actually kind of tongue twistery. Either that or I'm just tired. So yeah. These were the Mega Bloks Dragon Universe dragons. They don't really have a specific name for them. I guess I've heard that some of these are called primal dragons in this expansion, because the Rise of the Predivores, which is the set these came from, was actually an expansion of the original set. So I'm not sure. I got these for around $10 with $10 shipping and handling. They are pretty expensive for figurines. If you want them in relation to my swarm dragons I saw, I can do that. So here, so we got, I guess that's Strike Exo, and this one's Pulse Gaia. I can't believe I remember those names, but there you go. As you can see, they're significantly larger. So they're even larger than plasma dragons. I'll bring one of those out as well. So if you're familiar with plasma dragons, they're a little bigger than them. So let me move Strike Exo out of there. Don't know the name of this one, but you know. So this one compared to the others, you can see it's slightly bigger. The reason he's a little bit taller is because he's raised up on his hind legs. I bet you could do the same with these, but as you can see, like even lengthwise, I put like a placeholder tail on him just so you can get a general idea how big he is. He's a little bit longer, these are. A little less on the details, and these two have remarkable body shapes. The only difference is the colors and the heads. They always kind of did that. They always recycled between body types and that. It was just easier, but a lot of it was in the creativity and what you could do with that. And again, like all these Mega Bloks things, you can always like mix and match them. So that's really fun. I love mixing and matching and creating my own dragons. So yeah, this is my review on these dragons, and I really like them. So if you're going to go for them, I'd recommend that you search on eBay and go for between $10 to $20 on these individually, because that's how much you're going to find them, and if they're any higher, I'd be a little bit scared. If it's too low, definitely be worried, because if it's brand new in the package, and it's just not going to happen. It just doesn't happen too often like that. So just be wary, be careful, and happy hunting. My name is Mariri, and I am out.